Mic test, mic test. All right, we're gonna be starting in 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. We'll just give some time for people to join, and then we're gonna start our webinar for the winter 2024 new intake. We'll start in 3 to 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, we'll start in 1 minute. We're gonna start in 1 minute. All right, we're gonna start right now. So, welcome to our webinar for the Winter 2024 new intake, specifically for registration and orientation. So, these workshop is designed for our new students coming here at the college in January here in Toronto, in the Toronto campus. So, first of all, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Nicholas Reyes, and I am the project head for special programs, specifically orientation and registration and other special programs here at the college. So first of all, just want to also welcome you guys. Greetings all the way from Toronto, Canada. Hope you guys are doing great. So this will be a very short workshop slash webinar. So I'm going to go through the slides right now. So first we have a snapshot of our 6 easy steps. And basically, this just shows that you will be doing some steps with regards to your registration, all the way from step 1 to step 6. So, as you know, we already started our registration as early as November 6th, and we will close our registration on November 30 at 12 midnight or December 1st at 12:01 a.m. So please make sure that you have all your files completed by that time. And I'm going to go through all the steps, but this is just a snapshot as mentioned. Step 2 is online registration. Um, all the documents are being gathered here, but for step 1, you have to go through all the modules. There's 3 modules that you have to go through. It might take an hour or 2 to finish. And then once you finish, you'll be able to download a certificate, which you will upload in step 2. Step 2, it's basically your passport, offer letters, the fee receipt, and all the important documents. Plus, you'll be filling out some forms that are all online. So please make sure to complete this before the deadline. Now, after step 2, you will be receiving, if all your files are completed, our staff here in the back end reviewed your files. And if they're all good, you should get a link that will activate your step 3. This link will contain your username and your password, and it will help you activate your My Lambton account, and which will give you access to your college email. So please make sure from step 1, step 2, step 3 that you complete all of these, because this is only until December 1st at 12:01 a.m. So it's like midnight of November 30th. Step 4 is our academic success modules. So very straightforward. It opens on December 4th. So if you've completed step 1, 2, and 3, you just have to wait until December 4th. December 4th is very straightforward. It will contain some important information such as the different departments, welcome package. You'll be able to download some files. Also check out some YouTube links of the different departments, from co-op to student services, the director's message. And at the end of the module, you have to take a short test. And you have to get 6 out of 10 so you can go to step 5. So make sure to finish step 4 on time as well. It will only be until December 15th. Step 5, very important that you will go and do your group selection dates. So each day from December 18th to the 20th, we will be releasing some programs per day. So make sure that you have step 1 to step 4 so you can do step 5. Step 6 is the orientation week. So we will have a 4-day event here on campus. We hope that everyone can fly in by that time already. But if you can't attend, there will be virtual sessions as well for this. Okay, so I'm going to go through the next slides now. So step 1, as mentioned, very straightforward. There's 3 modules. So please make sure to finish all 3. At the end of the course, you'll be able to download a certificate, which looks something like this. And please make sure that you're able to save it, and then you will need it on step 2. Okay. So next slide, step 2, complete online registration. I know some of you guys already finished this one, but I'm going through this one. So for those who haven't finished their files, you will need all your required documents such as passport, offer letter, approval letter, PPR, or study permit. So any one of those files, you'll be able to already register and complete your new intake registration. Work permit, if you're already here in Canada, please upload that as well. Your TRV, it's the sticker on your passport, which you got from the embassy. If you have that, you can also upload that. Fee receipt, of course, we just want to make sure that all your fees are paid. Please make sure you have the right receipt. And again, pre-arrival orientation certificate. So that's from step 1. You will also upload this one. And finally, you will also need to upload a digital photo of yourself with a white background. This will be used for your student ID, and you'll be able to get your student ID after a couple of weeks when you land here in Canada and when you are already here in the Toronto campus. And aside from all the forms, all the documents, you will also need to read, complete, and sign all the student forms online. So all our registration documents and files are all online. So please make sure to finish this, as mentioned, by November 30th midnight or December 1st, 12:01 a.m. We will not accept late registration. So these are just snapshots of the documents. Passport, please make sure you upload your biometrics, meaning your photo, your date of birth, your country, and all this important information. Offer letter, it has to be um, the current semester, which is the one upcoming, which is the winter of 2024. Okay, please make sure you have the right offer letter. Pre-arrival certificate, this is very important. As mentioned, you need to upload this. This is from step 1. So here are just some of the samples of the study permit file. We will accept even if you don't have the study permit yet. If you have the PPR or an approval letter ready coming from the embassy, you can already start doing your registration files for the winter 2024. The study permit document, if you already landed in Canada, you get this at the border in Canada. If you already have this, please make sure to upload this as well. But if you only have approval letter or PPR, please make sure to upload this because you will need this to start your new student registration file. Again, as mentioned, any of the one of the following can be used to register for your new intake. So you don't have to wait until you get your approval letter. If you have PPR, register already. Fee receipt, this is just a snapshot again. Please make sure to upload the right receipt, and this is required as mentioned to make sure all fees are paid. TRV and work permit, if you already have this, please upload them. If you don't have, it's not required for your registration. But again, if you have them, please upload them as well. New student registration online forms, as mentioned, aside from the important documents, you will need to complete some forms online. These are just snapshots. Of course, they're all converted online. We will need you to complete, sign them with a digital signature when you scroll all the way down. Okay? So please make sure to check the box and sign at the end at the CESTAR database. Step 3, if all your documents are reviewed and approved, you should get a link that will make you able to access this blanks here. As you mentioned, this will give you access to your college email and to your Moodle. So this is your My Lambton account activation. You will need your student ID, your passport number, your payment code, and a fee receipt number. And then you have to click the button Authenticate. So it will give you the access to your college email after you finished all this information that needs to be provided. Okay, so you only get step 3 if you've done step 2. So step 4, as mentioned, you will have an academic success and orientation modules. So lots of great information. You can watch the orientation videos, see the director's message, download the welcome package, check out on how to join your classes, and all other important information. But don't forget, at the end of the module, when you scroll all the way down, there's a short online test. Please make sure that you'll be able to get a 6 out of 10, and this will help activate your account so you can go to step 5. Again, it's always there's always a prereq before you're going to the next step, and this opens on December 4th. So step 5, very straightforward. It's a group selection and timetable confirmation. We don't open this until December 18th, 19th, and 20th. So if you finish your academic success module for step 4 very early, you just have to wait until December 18th, 19th, and 20th. The CESTER database will open, and you'll be able to select your class schedules, and each day will be open by programs on a specific day from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So please make sure that you're able to register already. So by step 5, you're all good to go. So you can find some good class schedule for you. Very important that you access this step 5 on the 18th, 19th, 20th. Each day has different programs. So step 6, very straightforward. This will happen on campus already. So this is your orientation week, starting on the 2nd to the 5th. So if you can fly earlier, so you can attend all the workshops, some fun activities, and all the different speakers we have on campus, such as the academic integrity, student services. You will get to meet your program coordinators, of course, if you have a co-op in your program. If you have some questions about immigration, especially for those traveling with their kids or their spouses or their partners. And if you want some extra support, such as the Turing Center, we also have that. And of course, health insurance is very important. When you land in Canada, you have to have your health insurance. So our representative from GuardMe will be there. Like it's mentioned, co-op will also be there. Some tips on how to get a job here in Canada. Housing and accommodation and keeping students safe. So we have an off-campus group who will be talking to you guys if you have some questions about housing or just some tips in living in Canada. We will also have the student success clubs. So if you want to be involved in clubs or other organizations, so you can meet some of the representatives. And wellness as well will be talked about, such as mental health and others, student services support, Canadian culture, and of course, transportation. So you'll get some nice tips on how to travel here in Canada, here specifically in Toronto. As you know, we have the subway, we have the GO train, we have Uber, Lyft, the Toronto, the GTA buses. And finally, you'll also get to meet a Canadian Toronto police. As you know, each country has different reputations of police. So here in Canada, you'll be able to meet a Canadian police officer. So if you have any other questions about that. So these are will happen after January the 1st. So after New Year's Day, boom, January the 2nd to the 5th. Please go to the college on the specific program day, and then you can attend all these workshops. The actual schedule will be uploaded on the main page at lambtoncollege.ca. Please make sure that you go to the Toronto tab and check the link. And if you're watching it virtually, there will be also links that will be provided. Please make sure to click the link, and you can attend from home or when you're traveling already. But I highly recommend if you're already here in Canada, in Toronto, please attend in the campus. So next, just some housing accommodations. As you know, when you land in Canada, of course, you're going to look for a place to stay or your accommodations temporarily. Please make sure to do your own research. Always research before renting. There's a lot of scams happening. There's some, I'm sure, some students who sent money, but there was no actual, rental. So I always get uh, good recommendations from students, but at the same time, there's also some bad referrals. So please make sure to do your own research. And it's always nice to know a good bus route if you're taking the bus from your actual rental to the school. Okay, so please take consideration of this, of course, plus the travel time. I always recommend meeting the landlord if you can and view the property before you rent it. But of course, if you can't be here, you can always ask a friend, a family, or a relative to help you. If you do have, it will definitely help to avoid some scams and some fraud. Okay. And know where to look. Housing websites. There's a lot of housing websites online, especially if you type Toronto housing or rentals, it should pop up in Google. But I always recommend having good referrals and recommendations and finding great spots or great neighborhoods to live in. Facebook is always a good research group to check out. WhatsApp housing chat groups. There's also some things that are online that you can check out. And again, please don't forget to know what's included. You know, if there's hydro, there's internet, there's water, because sometimes some students get shocked. Oh, I have to pay for my electric, my hydro, or my water. So you just have to know what's included in your contract and always know what to ask. How much, if there's a security deposit, and most of the time there's a security deposit, a first month and a last month usually. And also check the contract. Make sure to read it before you sign it. And again, there was this one student who signed a contract, but he thought he would have the whole apartment, but it's actually just a room. So you have to know what's included, if there's any roommates in the apartment. So always check with your landlord. And of course, all the expectations, always ask if you're not sure. So here are just some support services for international students, especially those new students coming up. We have a lot of services for you guys, such as student services. If you have some questions about academic matters or about your courses or scheduling or conflicts, they're always there to help you. Mentorship, if you're interested, if you want to have some help with your studies, the tutoring and mentorship program will connect you with a senior student and help you with your programs. They won't do the assignment for you, but they will give you tips and maybe sometimes help you with a bit of a tutoring for your classes. And also, if you need some help for your cover letter and resume, a lot of students here, international students, while studying, they're also working off campus or even on campus. Again, having a resume back home is different from the one here in Canada. Always check the standard, it really helps in terms of getting a job. And also, of course, if you have a co-op, always check with your co-op advisor with some tips with regards to this. CCR or co-curricular record, it really helps applying for a job. So please make sure that you have a lot of co-curricular activities on and off the campus. This helps with regards to building your Canadian experience and your networking skills. So I really recommend for all students to start building their Canadian experience. And this will help you find a job outside as well. And if you have questions about immigration, we do have an on-site immigration consultant Some people travel with their kids or even their spouses, and they need some help or consultation about immigration paperwork and all other things. Okay. Health insurance, again, please double check this. You have to have health insurance when you land in Canada. Our director, Michael Varakis, is always, have open door policy. So if you want to set up a meeting with him, you can always set up a meeting if you have other questions or concerns about the college or about your school. So if you haven't added your official WhatsApp group, we do have our student ambassadors and staff who are helping our students with regards to only orientation and registration. So if you do have some questions, you're not sure how to fill in your forms or about orientation week coming up, please do make sure to join this group. Such big help for new students before coming to Canada. If you haven't gotten the link, please email orientationinfo@cesarcollege.com and they will send you the link and you can add yourself as well in this group. And this is specifically by programs, okay? There's a lot of WhatsApp groups made by different people, but the one you're being added here is from the official group, which is Lambton College in Toronto, and our student ambassadors and staff are will be helping you. Please only message them in the groups, not by personal message. They won't answer you, only by the groups. Okay. And these are just some important emails. If you have some questions about student services or about your study permit, your visas, or any housing questions, please email them. And also orientation info with regards to your paperwork and your new student registration file. So these are just the next steps. Again, if you're already finished, then you're good to go. You're just gonna make sure that you have all your links all good to go. But register again, open on November 6th. We will close it on November 30th. December 1st, 12:01, or November 30th. We will not accept late registration file. And again, if you want to defer, that's your own risk. It's not sure that you're able to have some seats for the next semester. So if you already have the offer letter and all the documents, please make sure to register on your current intake. Again, December 4th, we will open the academic success modules. Please make sure to check the modules on December 4th. And again, December 18, 19, 20th, we will have a group selection or / timetable confirmation. This is regards to your class schedule. Please make sure to log in on the specific day. It will open at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is Toronto time. And starting January to the 2nd to the 5th, we do have our live orientation sessions on campus. Lots of workshops. You get to meet also your fellow classmates, your professors, your program coordinators, your co-op advisors. I highly recommend that you be here on campus. There's some snacks, some food also, and also some fun activities. And first day of classes is on Monday. That's on January the 8th, and that's for 2024. And again, that's about it. This is a very, very short workshop. I do hope this helps you guys. Again, don't delay your new student registration files. If you have them already, make sure to finish them before all the deadline. And again, just want to say thank you very much. And our team here, Lambton College in Toronto, are excited to see you on campus. And please, again, if you already are thinking of flying before classes, just try to make sure you're able to attend the orientation week. It will really help you, okay? And again, first day of classes is January the 8th. Other than that, just want to say thank you and good luck and and we hope to see you here on campus. And feel free to drop by in our offices if you want to meet some of the advisors, the orientation team, the front desk, or our director as well. Thank you, and good luck, and good morning, and good night. Thank you. Did you hear it?